I like the train ride.
It barely felt like an hour. Time flew by. Are we at the station? I went out. This is gonna be awesome.
It's gonna be awesome.
Awesome.
Tonight we are victorious, champagne pouring over us. All my friends were glorious. Tonight we are victorious. Victorious. Double bubble disco queen, heading to the guillotine. Skin as cool as Steve McQueen. Let me be your killer king. It hurts until it stops. We will love until it's not. I'm a killing spree in white. Eyes like broken Christmas lights. My touch is black and poisonous, and nothing like my punch drunk kiss. I know you need it. Do you feel it? Drink the water. Drink the wine. Oh, we gotta turn up the crazy. Living like a washed up celebrity. Shooting fireworks like it's the 4th of July. Until we feel alright. Until we feel alright. I'm like a scarf, trinkets all up the sleeve. I taste like magic, waves that swallow quick and deep. Through the pain, catch the shark, bleed the water red. 50 words for murder, and I'm every one of them. My touch is black and poisonous, and nothing like my punch drunk kiss. I know you need it. Do you feel it? Drink the water, drink the wine. Oh, we gotta turn up the crazy. Living like a washed up celebrity. Shooting fireworks like it's the 4th of July. Tonight we are victorious, champagne pouring over us. All my friends were glorious. Tonight we are victorious. Tonight we are victorious, champagne pouring over us. All my friends were glorious. Tonight we are victorious. Oh, we gotta turn up the crazy. Living like a washed up celebrity. Shooting fireworks like it's the 4th of July. Until we feel alright. Until we feel alright.
What are we looking at here, Logan?
The bean. I need a photo of the bean for a plant. I can't explain. That's sabotage. Just put your. Alright, where are the children?
There's child.
1, 2.
Child 1, child 2.
Awesome. You
Thing
should
1,
come
thing
in.
2. Go on the bean. Oh!
Rules of being in the city. Don't feed the pigeons.
Don't mess with the pigeons.
Don't mess with the pigeons.
Don't egg the pigeons.
Don't make eye contact with people holding signs.
That bird's definitely a registered Chicago street terrorist.
It's over here trolling us.
Don't give a pigeon the evil eye, because then it'll do the evil eye back and target a pigeon strike on you.
What?
Don't play with rocks.
What'd you say?
We're listening off the city rules.
You got a souvenir now?
Can you take a picture of me in the rock? Hey, Where's the sweater?
My name is John. I'll be the tour guide for this 45-minute river experience. This one, plus another one, plus another half on top of that. All three of these buildings designed right here in downtown Chicago. Adrian Smith's office is just a couple blocks south of here. The dark glass and steel building here on the other side of the bridge. It's the American Medical Association building. This building is significant because that is the last building designed by the world-famous architect Mies van der Rohe. Mies came to Chicago in the 1930s. He was a pioneer in the international style. He felt modern buildings should reflect the modern material that they're built with. Shouldn't be cluttered up with all kinds of stone or cement ornamentation. His philosophy of architecture was less is more. All of his buildings, glass, steel, usually dark, no ornamentation on them at all. He taught architecture here in town. He was the dean of the School of Architecture at the Illinois Institute of Technology down on the south side. One of his students, though, apparently did not agree with his philosophy of architecture. Bertrand Goldberg, one of Mies van der Rohe's students, designed Marina City, probably the most photographed building in Chicago. Bertrand Goldberg's philosophy was there are no right angles in nature, so there should be no right angles in architecture. All of his buildings round, swirly, curvy like this. Again, no right angles in nature. You never see a rectangular bird's nest, right? It's always smooth. All of his buildings round and swirly. If you've had a chance to walk around, you probably noticed that there's thousands of apartments and condominiums in the downtown Chicago area. In 1967, when those buildings were completed, nobody lived downtown. Those were the first two residential buildings in downtown Chicago. This is the American Bar Association building by Skidmore, Owings & Merrill. Bruce Graham was the principal architect. He also designed the John Hancock Center, 875 North Michigan. Also designed the tallest building in Chicago, Willis Tower, and we'll see that in a little bit later on in the tour. It's like winning an Academy Award. That building is actually cooled using river water. River water is pumped in, cools the building, pumped back out into the river cleaner than it was when it left. It literally cleans the river. I mentioned adaptive reuse. This huge building, 1933 building by Graham, Anderson, Probst, and White, the Chicago Merchandise Mart. Believe it or not, this enormous building, when it was built, was a warehouse. This was the warehouse for the Marshall Field Company. And when it was built, it was the largest building in the world. 4.25 million square feet of space in it. The building is built on a very skinny piece of land. There's railroad tracks on one side, the river on the other side. For years, and I mean like 100 years, nobody ever thought you could put anything worthwhile on this really skinny piece of land. James Sketch Partners, the architects of the building, figured if you could put a building with a really skinny base, you could stick a 53-story building on this really skinny piece of land. Not take an awful lot of imagination to figure on a really windy day, this thing's going to be blowing back and forth in the wind, right? What you don't see at the top of the building are what is called Willis Tower, formerly called Sears Tower. It was the headquarters for Sears Roebuck until 1995. They moved out to the suburbs. And the Willis Insurance Agency, they only occupy about 3% of the building, but they bought the naming rights to it. So now it is called Willis Tower. 1,453 feet high, tallest building in Chicago, third tallest building in the country. You look all the way at the top there, you see those 5 glass boxes sticking out from the side. You see a lot of people taking pictures. They're also taking our picture. They're looking down at us taking our picture right now. That is the 103rd floor, the observation deck. The building that Ferris Bueller's dad's office was in. The thing that they don't show you in the movie, though, is the magic of movie making. The parade was actually about 3/4 of a mile south of here. Would not have been able to see any of the parade from any of the windows in that building. You go back and pull the movie out too. This building right here next to it was not even there. You look clear through to the next building. Architect Jeannie Gang. She did both of these buildings. Third tallest building in Chicago, but it is the tallest building in the world designed by a female architect. As we go by though, if you look about 15 floors down from the top, you see that gap in the floors. It's an accommodation to the wind up there. It's called a blow-through. Nothing there except the elevator shaft. Allows the wind to go blowing right through the building. This is the other building in Chicago, though, that has the water sloshing tuned mass dampers.
That's so
You've got some beautiful shots of the Chicago skyline here right behind us. And feel free to take some pictures, but again, please don't stand on the chairs or the benches.